Action Comics 1021, Brian Michael Bendis writing with John Romita Jr. on the art. Uh,
It just makes me happy knowing that I'm not reading that.
I'm upset that this might be my last Action Comics issue ever.
Whoa. What?
I just mean that comics might never come back.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought you
Nah.
were saying it was like bad.
No.
he wasn't dropping it. That's not what's
I'm not
happening.
gonna drop it. I read. You know how
I
much
thought
bad
Romita
Action
Jr. was
Comics I
not
read?
that bad.
No. Here's the thing. I've said this on every Action Comics the last 4 times. The story itself isn't bad, but having to look at the art, it makes it that much worse. However, not a fan of the story. The way that it ends is everything is like, it just, in the bit before this section before, I talked about editorial interference, and this just reeks of it. It feels like they went to Bendis and said, hey, we need a year of the villain thing, so here's your time.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly don't know when this is supposed to take place in between all of his other stuff. Like, I know it's right before Superman reveals his identity, right?
Yeah,
because they talk about it at the end.
To be fair, it does make sense that it's a little bit in the past, because at the end of it says, "Oh, see where the Lex Luthor, Lex Luthor and his team,
Lex Express,
Lex Luthor and his team, like, see where they go, and you're the villain, hell arisen." I'm like, yeah, we just finished that. Like, it's done.
Well, there's all that, and then just like with the stuff with Leviathan, it feels. I don't know. This just feels like a waste of 4 issues as of right now.
It was more than 4. I wish it was only 4.
Was it more than 4?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was more than 4. Yeah, this has felt like 6 issues, I think, of it's not really much happening. The only big thing that really happens in here is that Superman convinces Red Cloud to go save some people, and then she's kind of not in the villain side anymore.
No, I mean, she still has that grudge against Superman, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he inspired her to not be the bad guy right now, like whatever personal issues are between them, it's not worth the innocent people. And it built her code, because even with Leon, she's not about killing innocent people, right? So she didn't want her to be a monster. So I like how that all fit in. But like Leviathan solving everything at the end just to prove a point, it didn't feel like, I know it's the same writer. This does not feel like the same Leviathan that we've been dealing with in the other books.
Yeah, I'm going to chalk this one up to just being forced to do a Year of the Villain tie-in.
Yep.
I mean, the art in this is horrendous. I'm looking at the panel right now of Red Cloud strangling Superman from behind.
Yeah.
He's yelling, "You're a monster, Luthor!" And honestly, everything about it is horrendous. This is some of the worst art in a mainstream comic book that I have ever had the misfortune of reading, and I've said that every issue.
That said, the very first page actually looks good. It looks more like Romita took the time, or JR took the time. The first big splash page. The rest of the book, no, it's there. I will say, though, to be more positive on it, I do like them coming together at the end to fix the parts of the city that they helped. That's always big with me, especially after Man of Steel. Well, I always felt that was a missing plot point.
And more importantly here, that's one of the Leviathan's points, is he says, "Hey, I solved this problem without toppling a single building, which none of you can say." So they all stick around at the end and just help clean up. Superman and Connor kind of like bond a little bit, get to know each other, and that's it's whatever. The final page is the tease where Leon's like, "Hey, with Superman revealing himself tomorrow, we can basically take over the city. If we start trusting each other again, her and Good, then we can take over the city." So it ends with her sort of smiling, menacing. So it does seem like it's going to get back to what we like about this book and dealing with Leon and Good and their takeover of the city and what their plans are, which is great. Unfortunately, we know that the next couple of issues are still Romita Jr. art. That really upsets me. But at the very least, plot-wise, it seems like it's getting back to what we want it to be.
Yeah. It feels like filler. And up to this point, none of the Bendis stuff has really felt like filler. It was special in its own way.
Yeah, no, I pretty much agree with that. It's been a rough arc. This was a rough issue. There's moments of goodness in all 6 issues. Don't get me wrong. There's little bits here or there, but it's but it's not as good.
Story are fine.
It's not up to Bendis' standard, and obviously the fact that the art is just dragging it down obviously doesn't help. So, what are you giving it, Matt?
I'm giving this a 5. Yeah, 5.
I think I'd give. I'd probably give the story like a 6. The art I'd give like a 1.
Well, the art what drags it down for me. But even the story, I wasn't that big on. I'm glad it's over, and you never want that to be, you're like, oh, thank you, this is over, we can move on. So
I'm giving this a 4.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have complete faith that it'll get back to what I want it to be, but this issue on its own is a 4.